Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Got a bunch of mail today, quite a bit, so we're gonna get right into it, not gonna waste time. If you guys are wondering why we've got some well-represented Grayson Rodriguez in the background today, it's because it's Grayson Rodriguez mail day. We've got a couple of pretty nice cards of his, some of my bigger purchases recently. We'll start with all of the regular PWE mail today. Actually kind of surprised because I've been buying a lot of like cheap little auctions on eBay, and I have stuff that I ordered like 15 days ago that hadn't arrived, and so I kind of reached out to I think it was like 7 or 8 people and just was like, I haven't gotten your stuff yet. And enough time had passed to where I was like, you know, it's not here, I don't know where it is, but just, you know, try to get it to me or whatever. And so some of them actually gave me refunds because it had been long enough, and they were like, okay, well, if it comes, then keep it. But I just got a ton of PWEs in. I mean, I've still got all these, so I'm sure a few of them are people that refunded me on eBay. They were really cheap, so I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I guess it's a win for me, but I kind of wish they came sooner. But some of them are posted as like the day I messaged them saying it hadn't arrived, that was when it was posted. So I also don't feel that bad because they just shipped really late. Zach Bird, it's gonna be our first one. This guy, I think he's not even playing anymore. I usually look at some of these Bowman guys before I snag them, just because I'm like, what, like, you know, obviously if it's going to be that cheap, like, why is it that cheap? But I felt like just a color out of 250. I mean, it's just something cool to just have for how cheap I got it. I think I got it for $1.04, and I was like, why not? Just snag it. That wasn't one that guy shipped on time, and I appreciate that. This one we can go ahead and show because I got this really cheap as well. This was actually a pretty good steal on auction really late at night. It's a 1 of 1, actually. Printing plate of, can't see the name, but I think it's Levi Norwood, if I'm not mistaken, Chicago Bears. I think I got this for under $3, like $2.20 something. I was really happy to get this for how cheap I got it. Siam plate 101. I mean, anytime you can get a 101 for under $5, like, why not? It's not like it's damaged really or anything. It's pretty nice. Obviously not a very good name to have, but why not, you know? That's what a lot of these buy it now stuff, it's kind of more of a why not scenario. I know I actually just opened a bubble mailer. Didn't really mean to, but because all of these are ones that are pretty cheap items, so I know that these aren't the bigger items that I'm looking for. This one is, yeah, here you go, Fernando Tatis. This was one I ordered forever ago. I ordered this like February 21st, and it's the 9th of, this is the guy I messaged. And so he had some negatives, so I kind of thought maybe it wasn't going to be coming, but I just felt like snagging this. It was like $1.50, free shipping. I figured to just throw it into the collection. If he does anything crazy this year, maybe some of those will go up a little bit, and I didn't have any cards of him, so I think I actually have 2 cards of his now, maybe from when I opened a box of Heritage, the high number. I think I have maybe a card or 2 of his now, but I don't remember, but works either way. This one was another one I just recently bought. Very interesting way of shipping this. He put a top loader in the bag, but the card itself is not in the top loader, it looks like. It is not. It's very weird. That's actually a thick card. Are rookie tickets this thick? I didn't know that these were this thick of cardstock, but it got damaged. Kind of heavy. That corner is, ooh. This was $1. That's kind of unfortunate how it came damaged. I'm debating on stopping my method of just buying really cheap autos and stuff, because some of these just aren't being shipped well. Obviously, this didn't ship in a top loader because he probably didn't have any of this thick of cardstock, and he just said screw it. So top loader is probably worth more than the card, but I'll chalk that one up as an L. I literally paid $1.04 for that, I think, if I remember. Like I said in a couple of my last videos, I've just been trying to get some of the, just trying to build up my collection a little bit and get some autos, just get some stuff that I can hold on to and just add a little bit more than just like PC and just some bigger stuff to sell. Just have some small stuff on the side. I've always kind of liked having that. It's always helped me in the past. This was a really cool win. I think this was a huge steal. As far as if the cards turn out looking okay, we'll find out in a second. I got this for 56 cents or 54 cents, I think. And as if it wasn't already nice if it was just the Tyler Colvin. I mean, obviously not a huge name. These are the black parallels, but it also came with a Charlie Furbush. As you can tell, first print out of 64 on that Tyler Colvin. Charlie Furbush, 59 out of 64. So 2 out of 64 from Topps paper. Neither name really that crazy. The cards, I don't think are obviously in the greatest of shape. But for 54 cents, I kind of took a gamble. And the Tyler Colvin's not really in that bad of shape, actually. And it's the first print, so... sorry, I'm laying my hand on that. It's making my hand shake a little bit. There you go. So, 54 cents, you know. That's the price of shipping in a PWE. So, snagged it up. Those will probably just sit, honestly. Oh, that's got like a sticky residue on it. That's not good. And it just got on that card. Well, PC for life now, I guess. Whatever. I don't know why there was a sticky residue on that top loader. So these will just go in a box. I'll probably just end up... I like to do like where I just like ship some stuff to somebody that I know is a fan of a specific team. I'll usually throw sometimes an extra or two in a box, especially like if I'm doing eBay stuff. So getting stuff like this cheap, you know, if I like am a few days late on shipping something, I'll throw in something like that, and it usually will make people like, all right, well, I understand. Well, we're already reaching 7 minutes on this video, so I want to save the best stuff for last. So if you guys are in a rush watching the video, you can just scroll towards the end. That's when we're opening the really good stuff. It's probably going to be my best individual card that I've gotten since I've started uploading on YouTube, so I'm excited. This one here, what is this? Oh, this actually showed up. I think this might have been refunded to me already. I don't think he actually has. I think he said he was going to, and he hasn't yet. So I'm glad I can message him saying I ordered this like February 22nd as well. And if I look at when it was sent, this is the one that didn't have any. Usually there's like a thing of when it goes out. That one didn't have anything. But I used to PC Trey Turner back in the day. This one's out of 250. I really like the look of the old school style cards, the way that like all of it looks. And I was a big Trey Turner guy. Got that for like 99 cents. So pulled the trigger on it. Was really happy about that. Let's go on to the next one. This is, okay, hopefully the Keldon Johnson. It is, nice. Get through a couple of stuff to seal in the back. Really happy about this one. Keldon Johnson. I ordered this one as well, like February 24th or something. And it's just now getting here, but I think this kid's not going to be that bad. It's a little off-centered from left to right. Not, you know, something I'm going to really grade, but just to have it, I paid $3 for this, shipped, so... And this was obviously a bit back, and so I was like, all right, why not? Keldon Johnson. I like the Spurs. I think Keldon Johnson could end up... I know Spurs rookies sometimes don't really do anything first year, so you never know how they use them in that system. I know with Popovich potentially kind of being on his way out, more than anything, the way things go around there could change, but still, it's always nice to kind of have Spurs rookies just because sometimes the random rookies pop off over there. I feel like our next one, I like the way that this is shipped a lot. I really like the way this is shipped. This guy took his time. Lee Winfield. Do they make sleeves for... This guy did a really good job of shipping. I do appreciate that because it kept the card from coming out, it looks like, the way the tape is. But the tape actually got onto the card itself, I think, which I don't think is that big of a deal. It's not like I'm going to probably go grade it or anything. I'm going to just get this back card out is what I care about and get that down. I don't have any of these top loaders, so I do appreciate that he sent it in that because, sorry, I'm trying to just get all this taken care of and off my thumbs. Come on. There you go. Come on. There you go. There we go. All right. Lee Winfield, Seattle. Got this for $1.49 shipped on eBay. I just thought it was in decent condition. It's not in anything crazy condition. He's a Texas guy. Not a part of my East Texas PC, but just a cool card to have in the vintage collection. I mean, most of these auctions end with shipping, and it's like you don't want to pay $3.50 shipping for a $1 card. So I saw it with free shipping ending, so I threw up a bid, and I won it. So nice little pickup on the low. Sometimes just holding those things long enough will just increase the value alone. And this one I got for 54 cents. I love old school, not old school, but like, you know, older parallel numbered stuff from Chrome. This specific seller had, I think, 4 or 5 of them ending. And I remember watching this guy play against my Rangers back in the day. It wasn't anything crazy, but Dallas McPherson, I think it's a very nice looking card. It's not, you know, doesn't look damaged. It looks very clean. I kind of wish I got the other ones if they're in this condition. I mean, a couple of white corners and stuff. It's not anything I'm going to grade, but it's not like it's damaged. Shipped well, top loader, everything, and it looks very clean. So Dallas McPherson, this one's out of 150. I got this for 54 cents shipped. So that was just a cool little pickup. Gonna throw it in. I know a couple Angels guys. So now we're getting to the meat and potatoes of the video. 2 of these packages are Grayson Rodriguez pickups, maybe 3, because I think I have 3 Grayson Rodriguez things on the way. And I don't know if I have a graded item in. This feels like a graded card. And so, yeah. Let's go with this one first. We'll see what this is. Okay, we'll go with this first. This is from Canada, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, it is. This is from Canada. Glad this one came in off-centered a bit, left to right, but not too bad. Enough to where, well, I guess it is actually kind of bad. But I paid this, I got this really cheap. I'm kind of high on Thibault. I think he's going to do something, you know. I think he'll have, you know, a spurt where his cards go up in value at least. And so I've just been picking stuff up on the cheap end. I'm not a guy that goes out and grades cards usually. And when I do buy stuff, I'll try to buy it already graded if I really want it graded. As you've seen a couple of pickups that I've gotten recently of graded things from Miguel Andujar. I think I actually may just have 1 or 2 from Miguel Andujar. And so that's kind of how I do that. But this one may be a little hard for me to open, actually. We'll see how it goes. I've already made progress. But I've just been picking up kind of a lot of raw stuff from basketball. It's really hard picking up raw stuff of basketball, I've learned, because getting back into it, you know, I'm not really focused on, like, I'm going to go grade these. But I may end up grading a few down the road. I've got some other things I'm more focused on grading before I do that, or before I do those. So our first Grayson Rodriguez pickup, it's not the one that is, like, the huge one. It is the first Bowman Chrome rookie autograph of Grayson Rodriguez. Really happy to have this one. The autograph looks nice. As far as centering goes, there's more on the right than the left. You can obviously tell. Pretty simple. But it hasn't been taken out of the Topps packaging. His autos were redemptions. And that's why I kind of like picking up the base autos, is because, like, even if, like, not every box of this is going to get broken. Which, I mean, I know in turn it's like, if you were to break a box or not break a box, like, there's still, even if these autos went in the boxes, they're still going to be in the box. But there are going to be people that hit these redemptions and either, one, don't redeem them, or, you know, I know people that just don't really redeem their Bowman Chromes, or they're going to break the boxes down the road and they're not going to be able to redeem them. So it's like, potentially 5 years from now, if you get an auto out of that or whatever, when it expires, you're not going to be able to redeem it. So that's going to lower the quantity of cards that are actually in the pool, like on eBay and stuff. So that's the one good thing if you're collecting for Chrome and they have redemptions. I feel like you kind of have some short printed items, if that makes sense. Like, even if you bust a box 5 years down the road, you can't get that redemption because it's expired. So then it's like, it's only cards that have been already in the pool available. So kind of makes it a short print. Trying to open this. I think this is our big item. If it is, I'm going to
Come on. If it is our big item, I'm going to hold it till last. As you can tell, I'm struggling a lot in this video. It is our big item. So I'm going to save it. God, I'm so happy to get that one in. It's another thing about it's a raw card. Another thing about buying raw though, like I said, it's just like it seems like every card I get on eBay, I haven't looked at it really, but every card you get on eBay, I feel like it's just like it's not going to be a gradable card because people would have graded it usually if they're getting cards like that. All right, let's see what this one package is. I had to kind of use some. All right, it's a graded card. It looks like one of my vintage. It's a couple of graded cards actually. I didn't know this came in today. So I posted this on my Instagram. Sports cards are fun. It's who it came from. Thank you guys for that. Good packaging and everything. It is two 1952 Bowman PSA 3s. Pretty small cards, nothing expensive at all. But I just really, really like the look of them. I didn't have any 52 Bowmans. And the Mantle Bowman is from this year. I think he had a 51 Bowman, right? I think Mantle had a 51 Bowman, but there's a really nice Mantle in this as well that I always see. So I was like, okay. I've heard of Don Moeller. Haven't really heard of Scarborough, but they both look really nice. I mean, the centering, I'm surprised I didn't get a qualifier on the Scarborough with the way that the centering is, but the Don Moeller looks really good. I'll show you guys the back. Both really nice cards. Clean slabs, which I like. I'm going to make sure that I send in 5 wrappers and 50 cents. And give me a baseball cap, as they did in the 50s. So I've already opened the last pack, or the last box. This is the card that I got in. Really happy to get this one. I'm going to mag it for sure. And maybe submit if it looks good. I haven't really looked at it. As far as corners and stuff go, just first look, the bottom right and the top right corners kind of look a little but Grayson Rodriguez, I'll take it out of this thing. Bowman's Best. This is his first Bowman's Best card that he has. It is the cracked ice out of 25. First print out of 25. Very nice auto. Very nice card. It looks clean on the front. The top, all the corners, everything looks really clean on the front. Could be a potential submission card to PSA. And this is definitely my best Rodriguez that I have. It's my second most expensive card that I've bought since I've gotten back into collecting. This one cost me about 40 bucks. And I know pitchers are kind of weird on their values, but I think that just with how he's been, how quick he grew, and he already has a year that he's going to be in the minors. I don't think he'll get called up this year. I think the hype around him is going to be pretty nice going into next year, because obviously going into playoff baseball, the Orioles are most likely not going to be in contention. So even if he got called up late, the hype probably wouldn't really be there because it's not like he's going to make a playoff run or anything. So I'm hoping he doesn't get called up this year. I mean, he is a PC guy, but if I pick up some nice things and his prices go way up, I may sell a little bit. Because it's really, really hard for pitchers to retain value unless they're just an absolute ace. And unless he switches markets, I don't think that he's going to hold value like, Kershaw and like some of those Yankee pitchers and stuff like that. So just really love this card. The bottom right, I'd have to look at, if you can see the bottom right has like a little bit of something right there in that corner, and on the top looks pretty good, but I mean it's got a little whitening, so it may be a PSA 9 or so if I send it, but I may end up just sending it to send and at least have it. I may not. I'm probably gonna mag this after the video. I'm gonna wrap this video up though because we're reaching 20 minutes and I do not want to keep it longer than that. Thank you guys for watching. I'll do a very, very quick recap. We got the Grayson Rodriguez, we got the 2 PSA 1952 Bowmans, and then all of these, we got the Grayson Rodriguez first Bowman, the Thibault silver, Adam Wainwright blue out of 150, Keldon Johnson pink, Trey Turner out of 250, the Colvin and the Furbush out of 64, the Milos Teodosic, the Fernando Tatis Jr., the Levi Norwood, and the Zach Bird out of 250. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like. If you guys want to subscribe so you see more of these mail days in the future, we'll do that. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.